Hey
Hey,
there, Parker. Hey.
how are ya?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, thanks. Uh,
Good.
I have no idea if Patrick's coming or not.
Yeah, I saw his email, so
Yeah, and
he's
I don't know
probably.
what happened to Francisco.
I'm wondering. I think he might be in another group. I think.
Oh, really?
He might be. I was looking through some of the other groups.
Okay.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that have never that were in our group that have never shown up. So
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
yeah. Hey, so I have some questions on. I have a couple questions here and there.
Okay, I really hope I did not understand this chapter.
The nice thing is that you open a new one of those things in Excel where they do all the calculations for you.
Yeah.
So, well, let's see what you have and we can whatever then.
Okay.
Here.
So question 2 or 3.
Hold on, let me get back to that. Okay. And then we'll shrink it down like this. And nobody needs this. Oh, good grief. Okay, so, okay. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah. Question 3, I got 2.
I got that as well.
And then question 4, I had no idea how to solve question 4.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I was really hoping Patrick was going to be here because he wrote down the answer, but it doesn't really help because I don't know how he got it.
Yeah, I have put all sorts of, I don't know. Do you have to use the statistic applet or whatever? I don't even know.
Yeah, I have no idea. So I'm gonna hopefully get some time to like go through things a little bit more in depth and kind of figure it out and find an example like that. And then when I do, I'll just let you know. But yeah, I stared at it and I was like, I have no idea.
I mean, yeah. Okay. So let's come back to that one then.
Yeah, so the answer he gave us is 0.081. Yeah, and then we just come back to it. Yeah, because yeah.
I was hoping that you would know because I was like, I don't get this one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, today's the day Patrick shows up.
Right.
Question 5 is 0.407.
I got that.
Question 6 is 0.689.
Got that. Okay, now this is where I get a little bit confused about rejecting or failing to reject the null hypothesis.
Okay.
So the answer to 7 would be fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah, and that's because the p-value is bigger than the level of significance.
Okay, what was the level of significance on that again? Was it
1?
0.1?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, then moving on. And I don't still have this particular one up. So question 8, we have insignificant.
It's number 2. We have insufficient evidence that the mean of the differences is greater than 0.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read.
So what that's saying is it's saying so we're testing 2 things, right? With this is we're saying, okay, our null hypothesis equals 0, and our alternative hypothesis is going to be greater than 0. And so what happens is if the p-value is smaller than our what is that level of significance,
Mm-hmm.
okay, reject the null hypothesis. So because we got the opposite of that and our p-value was bigger, that means that we did not reject the null hypothesis, which means that we don't have enough evidence to prove
Okay, yeah.
anything else is true.
Okay, I got you. Okay, number 9 is N. Huh?
I said it's weird to think about, but yeah, number 9 is N.
Then number 10, I got 0.001.
Yep.
So he said he didn't get that. But that was in the.
Didn't get that?
Yeah, he said he wasn't able to find the answer, but that was in that calculator that they provided for us in Excel. So
yeah, that's all that I did with that.
okay, so then this one, we reject the null hypothesis, and this was because our significance level was 0.01.
Yep, so we're smaller.
Okay. So reject the null hypothesis. Number 12. So when you change that, the p-value decreased.
Yep. And that was easy to see because you could just watch the thing as you changed it.
Right.
So then, like you said, we reject the null hypothesis.
Okay, so then 14. And then that was just the difference in the means. So we have sufficient evidence that there is a mean difference between the two groups.
Yep. So the third option down. Yep.
And then the p-value, that just depends on the problem.
I put the wrong one, so let me see what Patrick has. Looks like it's not enough information, depends on the problem. Okay, I wondered.
Which just kind of leads us astray because everything that we did made the p-value smaller.
I know. It drives me nuts because we don't know any better, so we just pick up on the patterns that we see in the homework problems.
Right.
So, yeah, so then it's like, okay, this is what we we're led to believe, but yeah, it's apparently.
Okay, so the point estimate value from the 95% interval. This took me forever to find. I actually got it. So 11.99955.
Yeah, it took me a minute too. It's just the mean. I didn't know that.
I know. I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay. Now I don't have number 17 because I couldn't figure out how to find the margin of error for the 95% confidence interval.
Okay, I think I did. Let me. Okay, so here's what we do. So it's back to here. I'll share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I had to go back into my notes because like I'm pretty sure we've done this. So I went back to lesson 11, and it's right here. The z-score of the confidence level of confidence times standard standard deviation divided by the population size. So it's 1.96 because we're using a 95% level of confidence. And then this we know because of the applet. So it gives us the standard deviation here. And what I did is, since we're focusing on the differences, I just paid attention to that information.
Right.
And it gives us 15.003. We divide that by the square root of the sample size, which is 22. And I got 6.269. And let me make sure that's what Patrick got because I did it wrong the first time. Okay, so he got 6.652. So I'm not sure where the difference is. That could just be a rounding thing, I guess.
Well, let's go back to what your explanation was again. Let's do that again then. Okay. So what were your numbers again?
So we take, we basically just need to solve for the margin of error, which is right here, which is the z-score of our level of confidence times the standard deviation divided by our sample size.
Okay, so let me plug it in a calculator here. What's the standard deviation?
The standard deviation I used was from the
right,
and it's 15.003.
15.003. Okay, and then the sample size. So we're going to divide that by 22. Was it 22 or was it 20?
Well, now that you say that, let's check. I'm not sure.
I thought it was 20, but I might be wrong. I think it's in the paperwork. In the be
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was
okay, no,
21.
you're right though. It is 22. Okay. Okay, so then what was the and then what is the go back to your what's your go back to your formula again?
Okay.
What's X what's the Z score?
The z-score
For
is
that interval
1.96.
times 1.96 equals. And what did you get?
I got 6.269.
And what did he get?
He got 6.652.
Okay, that's a big difference. Are we using the right confidence interval? 95% in the applet?
Two groups. Input your answers below.
How do you put that into the applet again? You put it in as a
I have not used the applet on that. I just get it from the table I took out of the notes right here.
so when you put it, but it's similar to the way you would use the normal probability, right?
Yeah, I think what you do is you select the middle, and then up here you put 0.95. Yeah,
And that gives you what?
1.960.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me blow this up so I can see mine. Oh, wait, yeah. Oop, hold on. You just take the middle, right?
Yeah.
And it's 0.95. I'm what? What did you get when you put it into your probability applet? I mean, did you put it into, which one did you put it into?
Desmos?
You put it into the area, right? You selected the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so in the T probability, maybe it's because I'm using the other applet.
Yeah, you want to do
So you'd select the middle, right?
the other applet. You don't want to use this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just super, because if you punch in 0.95 there,
They get 3.18.
right.
Yeah, no, you want to use, well, I mean, we could try it.
Okay, if we use 3.18, so let's
Yeah,
go back.
no, that gives us 10 point. It's the other one.
Okay, well, I don't get that then.
Yeah, I'm not sure the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval. I mean, maybe he used the.
Let's see, do I still have that one? I think I still have that one pulled up on my. So let's see, you use the.
Yeah, he didn't do that either because I don't know. But he always gets a slightly different decimal than we do.
Right. What's the standard error of the mean? You know, on that table, if you pull up what we were doing in the.
Yeah, the first time I took the quiz, I put that value in and I got it wrong.
But what is that though? What is that calculating?
I have no idea.
Is that the difference between the mean and the standard deviation?
Yeah, it might be actually.
Is that something that we would use?
I actually don't know what that is, Cassandra. That's a good question.
Well, I think I don't know.
H18 divided by square root of F18.
No, it's not the difference between the mean and the standard deviation.
It's given us this. It's taking. It's just doing this part right here.
Hold on, let me pull up where you. Let me pull you back up again. It's doing what?
It's taking H18, so it's taking the standard deviation, dividing it by the square root of this, so our sample size. So it's basically just doing.
Oh, it's giving you that part of the equation.
Yeah.
It's giving you the s over the square root of the, or whatever.
Yeah. So maybe that's all he did. Oh, that's what he did.
Okay.
Let's see. He did 1.96 times 3.199. Yep, 6.27.
Is that what he got?
No, that's what we got. So I don't know. It's just there's something he does with his rounding, but I'm just gonna put his answer so we guarantee
That's a
it.
big difference, though.
Yeah, I don't. But he's always off. He's always off by a fair amount on our. Because we've had a couple of meetings where he's like, "Well, I got point something or other," and we both get him right. And so I don't know if the teachers put in some like rounding room on this or what.
All right. So, okay, hold on. Let me pull this back up. Let me go back to my quiz. So, going back to what were we on, 17? What?
Oh shoot! Yeah, 7. Yeah.
And you got what?
6.652.
No, that's what he got. But what did you get?
Oh, I got 6.269.
Are you going to use that answer?
I'm going to use his answer just because I know he got it right, and this is my second attempt. But if you want to try the other one, you can't. Because I know we've had it in the past where he and I have been off on our decimal, you know what I mean, our rounding, and I'll get him right and he'll get him right. So that's what it's. I don't know. I get confused.
Well, I'll use his just because I don't have time to now to take it again.
Yeah,
I'll do it later. Okay, so the lower bound 5.303.
Yep.
And then the upper bound 18.607.
Yep.
And that should be everything, I think.
Yeah.
Except for 4. I don't understand how he got that.
Yeah, that one, I have no idea.
All right, submit this. Okay, everything looks good.
Cool.
All right.
All right, Cassandra.
See you tomorrow, yeah?
Tomorrow then.
All right, good plan.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Bye.